York. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
Ebro in the morning, beautiful Laura Styles. That is Rosenberg. Just off-brand. Just completely off-brand.
Oh, no, and I got blueberry on my Fool's Gold hoodie.
Shout out to A-Track and everybody at Fool's Gold. We love y'all. Bodega Bamz. What up?
Yeah, I'm here now.
This is a Hollywood Bamz.
Feel me?
Showtime Bamz.
Showtime Bamz.
Slim Bamz.
Slim Bamz.
What are you not?
Yeah.
Well, let's start. What are you not eating?
Hey, yo.
Or not? Maybe you're not drinking. What did you
I'm
drink?
not drinking. You know what I'm saying?
Figured that would be a big one for you if you
Yeah.
cut out the drinking.
Cut off the Henny, man. I was wilding out. I was drinking too much Henny. Niggas don't pay me nothing. I'm like, man, fuck that, man. I ain't doing that anymore, man.
Facts.
Nah,
How much weight have you lost?
Yo, I literally lost like 40 pounds.
Wow.
You weren't even really heavy like that to think that you could lose. For me, to assume you could lose 40.
Yeah, man. It went. And you know what's crazy? I love being slim, man. But my head is bigger now. Like my shit is a dome now.
Yeah, you do have a large head. There's no.
My shit
It
looking
just
crazy.
seems that way.
Yeah, like I like the fact that I slimmed down, man. But my head, man, and I be taking pictures and they be blasted on my head, man.
So why did you?
Wait.
What the people tee off on his head?
Wait, so now
They be
it's a
making fun
thing
of me.
to make fun of your head?
Hell yeah, yo, to the point where I'm like making fun of it myself, man.
Yeah, I mean, you got to.
Like,
You got to.
it's
Well,
crazy.
well, here's the thing. I would like to know, before we get to the show and everything, and I know all of us up here, we're always drinking more water, eating less of this, more, doing something. What exactly is your regimen? Because I don't like to say diet anymore, because diets are fads.
Lifestyle,
Diets come and
bro.
go. What is your lifestyle?
So what's crazy is that, like, I'm glad you brought that up because I'm literally gonna start doing like protein shakes and all that. Like literally on some
You mean your
Tamboy
own, your
workout.
own.
Yeah,
Tamboy
I'm gonna do
workout.
my own thing. But literally what happened was, bro, was like I just stopped drinking, right? And I stopped drinking after Ola's birthday. And I literally just shed like 30 pounds just off that, right?
Wow.
So then during that time, I was kind of like eating good, but then I really put the eating good into order. And I really was on my like plant-based vegan diet, right? But then I got boring off the vegan because it just gets boring off vegan. So then after that, I'm like, let me get everything tight up. Let me start working out or whatever. And that's exactly what I did, bro. And I haven't drunk since.
So no alcohol, not
No
even
alcohol.
for like, we'll have a beverage tonight,
Nah,
nothing.
Not even.
Wine.
I ain't gonna lie. I took some wine at the premiere to
So
smell.
wine.
Yeah, because I was dead nervous. I had to take some wine.
Oh, just at the premiere though.
At the premiere.
That's a very special
I
occasion.
was like sitting next to Jeff Bridges. I'm like, nah, this is too unreal. Let me take some Merlot.
A little
whatever.
sippy.
Did you notice, because this happened to me, how like now when you had the wine, you was tipsy off the wine,
Facts.
right? Because now, people be like, I want something harder. Once you clean up,
I just couldn't agree with you, more.
Yeah.
you can have one little glass, 2 little glass of wine and be like, yo, I'm good right now.
And that's exactly how I felt. Because, like, I guess, what's crazy? That now that I don't drink no more, I get cold. I never used to get cold before. Like, I literally have to, like, put sweaters on. Like, I be dead cold outside when it be warm.
Because you ain't got all that fat, that blubber cover
man.
no more. You
Yeah,
don't have
man.
that blubber.
You know what I'm saying? I was still getting mad bitches, though. Let's not get it
Nobody's
twisted.
attacking your
Let's not get it twisted.
male
Let's
ego.
remember this. You know what I'm saying?
The machismo was not in question, sir.
So tell us about the show, man. What are you doing?
Yo, the show is amazing. It's called Smilf. Showtime is coming after Shameless, November 5th. It's based in Boston. The creator of the show, the writer, the star, name is Frankie Shaw. Amazing talent. Like, it's just been a blessing, bro. I literally got an email one day saying to audition.
So it was just like that. Like you didn't know acting coach or
Nah,
nothing. You had
none
an
of
email
that.
to audition and you went for it.
I got an email saying, listen, somebody told us about Bodega Bamz. We want you to audition for a role. And I was like, all right, cool. Audition for the role in the Disney studios. Literally, I left that like, all right, whatever happens, happens. They called me a few hours later, like, yo, we loved your tape. Want to fly you out to LA. Flew out to LA, me and Ola. I went to the Walt Disney Studios out there. Then I met everybody. I met Frankie Shaw. I met the producers. I met everybody, and I did the same thing. But then at that time, they passed on me. The network, the role that I auditioned for, they passed on me. They're like, we're gonna keep on looking. So it's like, all right, cool. So I sent my thank yous to everybody. Like, listen, I appreciate the opportunity or whatever. Yes, this show's still gonna be great. So even though they passed on me, a few weeks after they told me they passed on me for the main role to audition. Now, audition for Frankie, they were like, listen, Frankie Shaw loves you so much that she created a whole new character for you on the show. Like, she wants you a part of the show. And that's how I got back on board.
So,
Wow.
that's
So
first of all, it's
dope.
awesome and a good lesson about how you handled a
Yeah.
loss and made it a win.
Yeah.
But what like how consistent is the role? How big is the role that she wrote for you?
The role. So I'm the best friend of the baby father. So the role I originally auditioned for was the baby father.
Right.
So I'm the best friend of the baby father on the show. And the baby father is, I don't know if y'all remember Aztec, who signed to Jay-Z?
Yeah.
He's the baby father. He's on the show.
Wow, that's crazy.
His name is
Aztec
Miguel
was from-
Gomez.
yeah, he's from Houston, right?
He's from Houston. Yeah.
Him and Hector El Father had a record back in the day, right?
Yeah.
I remember that.
He was
Was
just in
Rock
Southpaw.
Familia?
yeah, this was around that time.
So when I heard that he was on, when I heard he got attached to it, I'm like, oh shit, that's crazy. So when I seen him on set, I'm like, yo, bro, like, I know who the fuck you are. Like, I used to watch you in 2007. He was like, nah, man, you the shit, man. I was like, nah, you the shit, bro. So it's been crazy how, even though that role wasn't for me, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he got into that role, and then Frankie created a whole new role for me, that it just, like I said, it just worked out crazy.
So the show is about a single mother.
Single
right?
mom, I like to fuck. Yeah, it's about a woman in Boston who, like, she's juggling, parenthood. She has a biracial baby, and she's trying to break it into business. It's loosely based on her life. Like, and she's just super smart. Like, you got Rosie O'Donnell in it. You got Connie Brennan in it. Like, it's just amazing.
Connie Britton's
cast.
in it.
Yeah.
She's lit.
Yeah. You got amazing cast.
Who's Connie Brennan?
She's in
Britton.
Yeah, she was in
Nashville.
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
And then she's a star of Nashville.
Got it. So
She's
popping.
spoiler alert, she just got killed off Nashville.
Yeah.
And people were literally like, my wife was still watching that show as like it had kind of gotten it's a soap opera. It had gotten fully off the reservation crazy. And I checked out, but she was still there, just watching for fun. And I come home one day and my wife's sitting there like, and my wife's not emo about things at all. And she was like, I was like, what happened? She's like, they killed her. She's a star of the show. She's died. It's over.
My girl said the same thing. Yeah.
She was like, I cannot, like, it's rare that you see that big, the number one star of the show. But there you go. It works out.
Yeah.
Now she's on Smilf.
Yeah.
Smilf.
It's so tight.
Single mother I'd like to fuck. Wow. I never even obviously I've heard MILF. I've heard DILF, Dad I'd like to fuck, but I never heard Smilf.
Even Grand Milf. You'll hear a G Milf. That'll happen.
Milf?
Oh, yeah,
Never
there are
heard
G
Grand
Milfs out
Milf.
here. Yeah, G
I'm
Milf.
happy there's G MILFs.
He's like
out here.
45, 47-year-old G
Yeah.
Milfs out here.
I've seen some 55ers.
Yeah, sure.
Would you go up high as 55?
No, I wouldn't. But there's
That's a lot, guys.
No, I'm not because you're married. I'm saying, so let's say you weren't married. You're 38.
Yes,
38-year-old
you know what?
Rosenberg.
Sure. The right situation. You see sometimes like there's like those like sideline reporters. You'll see like a woman who's a very
Yes.
professional 55-year-old who's bad. Yeah, absolutely. Sure.
Bamz?
Hell yeah.
You know,
man.
come on.
Hell yeah.
Lives that Mrs. Robinson life. That's what Bamz does.
I'm just so happy for
Wait,
Bamz.
we're going around the room. You're not excluded.
What do you
55. You're not in a relationship. You go as high as 55 with a DILF.
55 is a lot.
Yeah, what if it's like a Clooney type? Like a real well put together
All right,
debonair.
so now we're talking Clooney. It's a different story.
Oh wait, because of the.
Well, Clooney looks a certain
That's what I'm
certain
saying.
swag.
A certain look,
Yeah, so
certain
maybe,
swag.
maybe.
Because you guys know I'm there. I might even go up 60. We
Well, you're much closer to that
around
age.
42.
Let's be honest.
So it's right there.
can't.
So
Why
it's
not?
basically you'd meet them at the old age home. Y'all just
We
live next
go
door.
to the same spot. Met her at Target.
But Bamz, this is exciting. Laura, go ahead. You were saying.
No, because I just remember, Bamz is a good friend of mine, but I remember he's gone through so much. Besides the music and personally, there was a point I remember where Bamz was like, I don't even know what's next for me.
Facts.
He really hit a point. And I remember when, I don't know if you've talked about it, but I remember when you got into the situation where you got your face cut, that you were
Yeah.
like, what am I going to do? Like now I have this crazy, scar on my face. Like what's next
and
for
then
me?
you become an actor.
Yeah, man. I mean, what's crazy is that I really never spoke about that, like, that whole situation. And people were looking at my face and they were like, well, hold up. I ain't see that before. You know what I'm saying? But it was to a point where, because I ain't speak about it, nobody asked me about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a situation where, and last year was just a bad year, but that was like the highlight of the bad year. You know what I mean? Shedding blood on these streets or whatever. And it was just a situation where it got to a point where I'm like, damn, like, what am I going to do next? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I always said 2017 was going to be a great year. And I remember coming into this show, like in 2015, and y'all asked me a question like, what's the future? And I'm like, yo, I want to act. And I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to send y'all the clip of that. Because to me, that shit is special. That's why I hit up Laura, like, immediately. Like, when I heard the news, like, I want to come here. Because I remember literally being here, saying, yo, I'm gonna be an actor one day. I want to be in movies and shit. Cause I love acting. Like before I wanted to rap, I had a passion to be an actor. So I want to show people that I can actually act better than I can rap. So the fact that I'm getting that opportunity is crazy.
Well, and the path came as just an alley-oop.
Yeah.
You didn't even, you weren't going to acting class, right?
Nah. And that's the funny on set. Like everybody be saying like, yo, what you did before? And I'm like, I never did anything. They be like, nah, you can't have never did anything, because people really think that I really acted
Excuse
before.
me, are you just blowing over the fact? I believe you had an appearance in a Cypher Sounds
yeah,
YouTube video.
Yeah,
yeah.
that was amazing. That was amazing. Yeah, that was
don't
amazing.
fall for his bullshit. Anybody has an accomplishment that we've known for a period of time, he'll figure out a way to make it about something he
I
gave
wasn't in
them.
that. I had nothing to do with it. I remember watching it, and he actually was good in it. I'm mocking Syph because it was a very small, like Syph was playing a cop, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It was just some silly video on the internet. But I do remember he was good.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
I didn't ever think like, oh, he should go be an actor for the rest of his life, but I thought it was good. But I'll tell you, Bams, the thing that makes me really happy is, and I'm not saying that you're moving on from music, nor do I think you should, but I will tell you, I've had a lot of frustration and sort of shitty feelings about that you haven't taken off more as a music
Yo, I
act.
feel like that's like the perception. I hit all the time though, bro. And I really don't know how to answer that. And then like, Laura will tell you that's why we've had conversations to where it's like, yo, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Because I feel your sentiment, and I feel it the most. Like I'm my biggest critic. So when I see like, hold up, why is this not working yet? Or like, what am I doing wrong? And it got to a point where, like I said, like with my face getting slashed and Ola getting stabbed in the back of the head, shit got crazy to the point where I'm like, yo, I don't want to think about what I should be doing. I just want to just live in the moment and live my life, man, and be happy. And that's why I stopped drinking. That's why I work out and I ate better, because I was so mixed up in the politics of this game of like, oh, why Bams ain't here? Why Bams ain't there? And it was taking the fun out of everything. And I didn't want to become that rapper that was just doing the music just to pay my bills. I never wanted to come in this game to be that way. So yeah, man, but I always told myself 2017 was going to be an amazing year, and that's exactly what happened. Like I went through so many losses in 2016, but I always knew 2017 was going to be good, and I manifested that. You know what I'm saying? And
Were there
that's
any
what
things
happened.
in music that you felt didn't happen? Whether it was like the XXL cover or like things that were gonna happen but then didn't happen.
Oh yeah, I mean there was
led to that?
I mean XXL was one. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this was years ago when I felt like I should have been on there and I wasn't on there. Cool, I took the L. You know what I mean? I never really said anything. I still show love. They show love. There was a point in time when I was going to sign to Atlantic, and it literally was on the table. It didn't fall through. There was a time when I was going to sign the Polo Grounds RCA. With where ASAP is at, it didn't fall through. It was a lot of times when I'm like, yo, I'm making calls like, yo, it's about to go down. And the shit didn't go down. So that's why when I got the acting shit, I was quiet. I didn't even tell Laura. I didn't tell nobody.
I follow you on IG, and I was like, is he acting?
Yeah, like I was quiet about it.
I hit him to him. I was like, "You're not trailer." I'm like, "Are you? What are you shooting?"
Yeah, she
like I hit him.
definitely
I was
did,
like, "What
yeah.
are you shooting?" And then he's, "I'm gonna text you." So,
Yeah. Cause I went through the emotions of like being in that position where I'm like, yo, it's about to go down. And the shit did not go down. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna start doing shit differently. Like I'm gonna start really keeping my things to myself. And I want the world to see it. And I feel like it's about to be that coming home party.
Well,
Smilf.
yeah, but I do feel like
On
that conversation we
Showtime.
had yesterday about how I was getting frustrated that I feel like New York doesn't embrace people until they're already so hot that it makes them look good to stand next to them. Whereas you're not the only one, but you are in a collection, unfortunately, of probably 5 to 10 artists that I loved and I played constantly, no matter what Ola sends. I just play it because it's always good. And not to pat myself on the back, they were just good records. That I felt frustrated that I was like, why aren't more people standing? This is a no-brainer. This is a Latino dope rapper from Spanish Harlem with a movement that chicks fuck with. This is all, but is hip hop, but has something different. Like it's not intentionally like this is Latino rap. It was just rap, but
Yes.
with this Spanish flavor. I'm like, this is all a layup. And then, but to my point, not a lot of people want to stand next to it until it's already scorching. And that's not how it works.
Always
And
the
that's
thing,
the
though.
game.
You got to stand next to it to make it scorching.
But what I will say though about y'all individuals, because I literally, when I came in this building, I'm sitting in the lobby, I'm like, yo, I've been here a lot of times. And what I will say is that I appreciate each and every one of you because you're absolutely right. You actually played my records. Me and Laura have an unbelievable relationship. I took a lot of pointers from Ebro. So I don't give a fuck about who don't don't really support bands. I know who do, and that's what's really important to me. And I will always appreciate y'all, and always thank y'all.
Well, well, guess what? Thank you, and you're on after Shameless now. That's a real spot. That's a real spot. That's the number one property.
So you do Smilf. Obviously, people gonna watch it roll out, and then the phones start ringing. You just start getting like, because that actor world is a whole other world, right?
Yo, bro, it's been crazy since even before the show's even airing. Like, it's been crazy. Like, behind the scenes, what I've been doing, like even reading for movies and stuff. Like, it's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm appreciative, man. You know what I mean?
Yo, can I get a Tan Boys hoodie now?
I got a jersey for you, actually.
Wait, Bam, so are you just gonna focus on acting now, or are you still gonna work on some
projects,
the music?
Yeah, the music's still coming out. Like, the music, you know, Proud and Powerful Individuals, Poppy, that's still in play. Not like it's getting mastered down. We're doing videos. Like, music is always gonna be music, but like, this is actually what I wanted to do too. Like, even before I was an artist and I got to break into music, I wanted to be an actor. Like, I remember even trying out for the Reading Rainbow, and the motherfuckers didn't even call me back. Like, that's how far back it go or whatever. So but music is like, I'm literally going back to that feeling when I first got into this game of like just enjoying it again. Like, I wasn't enjoying music because of all the bullshit that came with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now I feel like because I'm in the acting world, it's making me love music even more, and I'm gonna be able to give my fans more because of that.
Bodega Bamz, ladies and gentlemen. Check. When's the show on again?
Yeah, what's the date?
November 5th, yo. After Shameless, Smilf. Let's get it.
Single mother I'd like to fuck. I never knew this was an acronym.
So
right up your alley.
It's all me.
Yeah.
Yo, give it up for Bam. Yes. Shout out to the single mom.